Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy DLloyd. So, shocking news. Russell Westbrook has been traded, but it wasn't to the Miami Heat. He was traded to the Houston Rockets. Now, we heard literally just hours before the trade went down that the Houston Rockets were legitimate threats to trying to trade for Russell Westbrook. And literally, the trade actually went down in exchange for Chris Paul, a 2024 first round pick, 2026 first round picks, and 2 first round pick swaps. So that is a lot. But at the same time, I don't really know what OKC was trying to do except for acquiring as many draft picks as possible. They now have a total of 8 draft picks that they have acquired since draft night. That is amazing. And that is definitely a turnaround because OKC wasn't planning on going into a rebuild situation. They all of a sudden were presented with a rebuild and they are able to get 8 first round draft pick over the next few seasons. That is definitely a great haul. But getting back Chris Paul, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with that. Of course, you're trying to rebuild. Chris Paul does not want to be in a rebuilding situation. You know OKC, if they couldn't win without Russell Westbrook, you know they're not going to win with Chris Paul there. So I don't think Chris Paul would like to be in that situation. I'm not sure what's going to happen. You start talking about buyouts, that is a ton of money. Unless they could agree to something, that's a lot of money Chris Paul will have to give up because I don't see OKC paying all of his remaining contract to Chris Paul to buy him out. Maybe they try to trade him, and we'll see what the trade market is going to look like. But we've seen before, it was pretty much non-existent for Chris Paul. I expect that to be the same type of situation. Now, for the Houston Rockets, you bring back Russell Westbrook once again with James Harden. Of course, they went to a finals before together. They did have Kevin Durant, but now things have changed a little bit. Of course, James Harden was the guy coming off the bench, but now you have to integrate yourself into the Houston Rockets offense where James Harden is going to dominate the ball. I don't see that changing. Russell Westbrook, yeah, that's cool, but I still see James Harden dominating the ball. I don't think that's going to change even with Russell Westbrook there. So how is he going to fit into the system, into the scheme? I'm really not quite sure. I thought he was a better fit in Miami more than he is in Houston. Of course, Houston did get a little bit better. I do like Russell Westbrook more currently than I do Chris Paul, but I don't see them all of a sudden leaping teams like the Clippers, Golden State, or even the Lakers in the Western Conference, or even a team like Utah, to be honest, or Denver. So for this trade, it was okay. Houston, they were able to get out of Chris Paul's contract. That is a good thing for them because you rather have Russell Westbrook, even a 34-year-old Russell Westbrook, than a 37-year-old Chris Paul paying them that type of money. For OKC, you were able to get draft picks, which is good. We now have to see what they do with Chris Paul. Will he be bought out? Will he be traded? I don't see Chris Paul staying with the Thunder long term. So I wouldn't be surprised if we hear something soon as to what they're going to do with Chris Paul and how Chris Paul feels about this trade. But as of right now, Chris Paul is a member of the Thunder. They also get 2 first-round picks, 2 first-round swaps, and Russell Westbrook is rejoining James Harden this time in Houston. You guys let me know though how you guys feel about the trade in the comment section below. It's your boy DLloyd. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.